Andrzej Fonfara versus Nathan Cleverly. I can't remember if I've done a video for this fight before. Maybe I have. Maybe I've done a prediction for this video. I can't remember. But if I have, this can serve as a refresher, recap, final thoughts video. So here we go. There's not really that much to say about this fight. From my perspective, I think that Fonfara is going to win the fight. I think it will be competitive. And I think he's most likely going to win this fight on points. It could be a late stoppage, but I think most likely it's going to be points. Yes, Cleverly was knocked out by Kovalev, but Kovalev is definitely a more prolific and dangerous puncher than Fonfara. Fonfara can punch, but I don't think he's as destructive as Sergey Kovalev, who is. So, yeah, I see this being a competitive fight. I think Cleverly's going to be in it. I think he's going to win rounds. Both guys are actually quite similar stylistically. Very similar, actually, stylistically. Even their physiques. I think Fonfara might be a bit taller than Cleverly, maybe an inch or two in it. But stylistically, they're very similar. I think Cleverly's probably got slightly quicker hands than Fonfara, but Fonfara's definitely got more power. So I think it will be a good, entertaining fight. But I just think, I believe this fight's in Chicago, which is kind of Fonfara's home from home. He is a Polish fighter, but he's been based in Chicago for a long time now. So I think with that on his side, his, would-be hometown crowd, Cleverly hasn't really looked great since that Kovalev loss. He's looked, he fought Bellew and lost, and he's had a few low-level fights other than that. So he ain't really been fighting at any type of decent level or winning at any type of decent level since that Kovalev loss a couple years ago. So the form book is definitely in Fonfara's favor. Even though Fonfara lost to Stevenson, he gave a good account of himself that night. He managed to drop Stevenson and he made the fight competitive, although he lost it fairly clearly on the scorecards and was dropped a few times himself. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Not really much else to say. I see a competitive fight, but ultimately I think Fonfara comes out on top. Let me know how you think this fight goes. Do you think Cleverly's going to win? Do you think Fonfara is going to knock him out? Maybe you think Cleverly could knock Fonfara out. Stranger things have happened. Fonfara has been stopped, I believe, earlier on in his career. He's certainly been down quite a few times in his career. So if that's what you think, that's what you think. But I've told you what I think. Also, one thing which hasn't been talked about with Andrzej Fonfara, and I guess it's kind of irrelevant bringing it up now, but I just want to put it out there because whenever this type of thing happens with another fighter, they never let the fighter live it down. So just in the interest of fairness, I want to mention something about Andrzej Fonfara. Okay? Andrzej Fonfara is a drug cheat. He was caught several years ago using steroids. All right. Now, again, I'm not trying to dirty the guy's name or nothing like that. I'm just trying to put the truth out there because whenever a different fighter gets caught for something like this, they bring it up years and years and years and years and years and years after the fact. So in the interest of fairness, for those of you who don't realize or don't know, Fonfara was caught and there's no ambiguity about it. He was caught using steroids several years ago. All right. It is what it is. Let me know what you think about the fight. It's happening. I'm out.